Welcome to SAAR Knowledge Center. In this video, we will see the winner, team and captains of ICC World Cup. Clive Lloyd, 1975 and 1979. The man from Guyana led the West Indies for two back-to-back World Cups in the first two editions of the tournament. He had a team that every captain dreams of, as they were the fiercest team back in the 70s and 80s. But every ship needs a captain, and to this Caribbean ship, Clive Hubbard Lloyd was the captain. He had a major contribution in the 1975 World Cup final against Australia as Caribbeans were down to 50 for 3. Then came the skipper and smashed 85 runs, which took them a huge score of 291 for 8. In reply, Aussies started decently, but Lloyd controlled well with the ball the figures of 1 for 38 in 12 overs, which helped West Indies win the match by 17 runs. The 1979 World Cup was played with the West Indies as favourites, and they carried their supremacy all over the tournament. The combined contribution of all the players led to the second consecutive World Cup for Lloyd and his team. Kapil Dev, 1983. Team India were the underdogs when they started their World Cup campaign in 1983. Kapil Dev was the captain in the tournament. Little did everyone know the man from Chandigarh is destined to lift the trophy at Lord's. The heroics of Kapil Dev as a batsman is witnessed in the match against Zimbabwe when India was in deep trouble with a score of 17 for 5. Then the captain arrived and scored a blistering 175 not out, which controlled the innings and gave India the best chance to seal the victory. But West Indies were again tagged as the favourites. They have reached the finals for the third consecutive time and India for the first time. India was batting first and got all out for the mere 183. Everybody thought it's a cakewalk for the Windies, and Viv Richards absolutely makes it so. But one catch has changed the course of the match, where Kapil Dev ran towards boundary from the circle, almost covering 40 yards to take the fantastic catch that got rid of Viv Richards. The team collapsed after his dismissal, and India won the 1983 World Cup by defeating the mighty West Indies by 43 runs. Alan Border, 1987. Before coming to India in the World Cup along with his team, Border has been facing lots of upsets and downs as some senior players were retired and had a young 1987 World Cup squad which was not predictable. India and Pakistan were the hot favourites, but destiny has its own plans. The arch rivals Australia and England were facing each other in the finals. Though he hadn't had a great World Cup, a brilliant masterstroke in the finals made Aussies world champions for the first time. England seemed to chase the target of 254 very easily, but Alan Border brought himself into the attack, which was very unusual as he was a part-time spinner. But Border's decision turned out as gold, as he got the informed batsman Mike getting out, which resulted in the eventual fall of England's innings. As a result, Australia won by 7 runs and became the third team to win the World Cup. Imran Khan, 1992. The name Imran Khan every Pakistani remembers. He is the best captain and all-rounder Pakistan has ever produced. The only time Pakistan tasted the World Cup triumph is in 1992 in Down Under, led by Imran Khan. He was known for his motivational skills and speeches provided to his teammates. He called his team Corner Tiger, but they performed like roaring tigers. Experts believed that Pakistan wouldn't have won the 1992 World Cup if Imran wouldn't be the captain or wouldn't be a part of the team. He was playing more like a proper batsman rather than a bowler. He scored a fascinating 37 ball 60 to help Pakistan win over New Zealand in semi-finals. Again in finals against England, he top scored with 72 runs, which took Pakistan to 249, and their bowlers did a tremendous job to all out England for 227. Arjun Ranatunga, 1996. 1996 World Cup rightly said big players perform in big matches. Arjun Ranatunga, the man who was a centurion in the night of the finals against Australia in Lahore 1996, is always remembered as one of the aggressive captains cricket has ever produced. He made a team that was unbeatable and can defeat any opponent any day. The team had aggressive batsmen, smart fielders, and excellent bowlers, which collectively helped them in the course of their World Cup triumph. Ranatunga was an inspirational and strategic captain where he gave full license to the openers to smash the bowlers, and he made excellent partnerships with middle order batsmen to give justice to the platform provided by the openers. Sri Lanka made a fest of a run chase against Australia and won the finals comprehensively. Steve Waugh 1999. Steve Waugh was the then new captain of the Australian team, which went to England looking to win for the second time. Though Australia didn't start well in the tournament initially as they lost the first 3 matches. But there was no looking back as the tournament progressed. Steve Waugh was Australia's best batsman in that 1999 World Cup. He played the innings of the tournament against South Africa in the Super 6 stage match as he scored 120 off 110 to engineer the chase of 272, which was remarkable in every way. Then again they faced South Africa in the semi-finals where he scored 56 to reach Australia a respectable total of 213. The match was a tie, but Australia was through to the finals as they have beaten them in the Super 6 stages. In the finals, they demolished Pakistan for 132 and won comprehensively. Ricky Ponting 2003 and 2007. The golden era of Australia has started with the 99 World Cup win. Years later, when Steve Waugh quit the limited overs cricket, Ricky Ponting was appointed as the captain of the dominant Australian team. He has 2 consecutive World Cups, 2003 World Cup and 2007 World Cup in his name, where his side never lost a single match in any of the 2 World Cups. The decade was theirs. They were simply unbeatable in that era, so is the Ponting's captaincy. In 2003, Australia was playing the final against India, which was promising side too. But the Aussies were too much better of the Indians, and there was never a moment where India had hopes of winning. The skipper made a meal of Indian bowling attack and scored fascinating 140 runs in 121 balls, which helped Australia to post a mammoth total of 359 in 50 overs. Australia has won the match by 125 runs and lifted the trophy second consecutive time and overall third time. The history repeated in 2007 as well. They have made a habit of winning and didn't lose a single match and won all the matches comprehensively. They made a hat-trick of World Cups and a 4th-time winner. Mahendra Singh Dhoni 2011. Little did they know the man from Ranchi will one day lead India to lift the 2011 World Cup and give Indians the beautiful moment to cherish. And little did they know that a small town boy is going to become India's most successful captain. Mahendra Singh Dhoni, the man behind the Team India's success, is one of the finest cricketers the world has ever produced. India, Sri Lanka and Bangladesh were hosting the World Cup in 2011, which gave a belief to all Indian fans to win the title for the second time after 28 years. Dhoni structured the team for the World Cup from the past 4 years and made a brilliant team. Though India lost to South Africa and the match was tied with England, but the belief was always there of winning the title. The team has done justice to the belief of their fans by winning each and every match. Yuvraj Singh was playing like never before. He was contributing with the bat, ball and also in the field. The concern was Dhoni's bad form as he was not in great touch. India defeated Pakistan in the historic semi-finals to reach finals playing against another neighbour Sri Lanka. Latter had won the toss and elected to bat where they scored a blistering 274. In reply, India lost its superior openers early, which opened the match fully for the Lankans. But Dhoni had other plans. He decided to bat at number 5, which is a cemented position of the informed batsman Yuvraj Singh. This was a gamble to take on the spinners, with the company of Gautam Gambhir, who made a fabulous 97 runs, and also with Yuvraj Singh later. Dhoni scored a match-winning 91 off 78 ball. Dhoni's winning 6-over long on remained as one of the greatest moments in Indian cricket history. Michael Clarke 2015. Michael Clarke announced his retirement by stating the latest World Cup match will be the last match of his career. It was a dream coming true for Michael Clarke as he signed off with winning the title for his country at his own backyard. Until before the 2015 World Cup, Australian cricket was facing the transition stage where all senior players left and the captain was finding difficulty to win matches with the new team. But they looked different in the World Cup as they dominated almost all the matches they played. The collective performances of all the 15 members made possible of lifting the World Cup for record 5th time and bid the greatest farewell to the skipper. Eoin Morgan 2019. Eoin Morgan guided England to their maiden 2019 World Cup win as they beat New Zealand in one of the best ever World Cup finals, which went into the super over and saw a tie there as well, with the winner being decided only on the boundaries scored. England had a hopeless 2015 performance and had undergone restructuring, which saw the Irish-born Eoin Morgan at the helm. England built a team with specialist players who had the ability to beat any team on a given day. Ben Stokes was the star of the show for England and was well supported throughout the likes of Joe Root, Johnny Bairstow, Jason Roy and Jofra Archer, who was also the X-factor of the side. England would now look to go from strength to strength and build an even more potent unit for the 2020 T20 World Cup. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, please like, share and subscribe.